Hello and welcome to another episode of Frontline Canada. मैं हाँ दीपक पुंज। Frontline Canada ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਸ ਮਹਿਮਾਨ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮਿਲਣ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਉਹ ਪੰਜਾਬੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਾਫੀ ਹਰਮਨ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਨੇ। ਬੇਸ਼ੱਕ ਉਹ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਨੂੰ ਬਿਲੋਂਗ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਪਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹਰ ਫੰਕਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ। ਕੌਣ ਨੇ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਮਹਿਮਾਨ, ਆਓ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਇੱਕ ਨਜ਼ਰ।
Frontline Canada 'ਚ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਮਹਿਮਾਨ ਨੇ ਬ੍ਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਦੇ ਮੇਅਰ ਸੂਜ਼ਨ ਫੈਨਲ। ਸੂਜ਼ਨ ਫੈਨਲ ਦਾ ਜਨਮ 1953 'ਚ ਸੇਂਟ ਲਾਰੈਂਟ ਮੌਂਟਰੀਅਲ 'ਚ ਹੋਇਆ। ਸੂਜ਼ਨ ਫੈਨਲ ਦੇ ਪੋਲੀਟੀਕਲ ਕੈਰੀਅਰ ਦੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਹੋਈ 1988 'ਚ ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਬ੍ਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਵਾਰਡ ਨੰਬਰ 3 ਤੋਂ ਸਿਟੀ ਕਾਉਂਸਲ ਦੀ ਚੋਣ ਲੜੀ। ਉਹ 1993 'ਚ ਫੈਡਰਲ ਚੋਣਾਂ 'ਚ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰੈਸਿਵ ਕੈਂਡੀਡੇਟ ਦੇ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਖੜੇ ਹੋਏ। ਸੂਜ਼ਨ ਫੈਨਲ ਸੰਨ 2000 'ਚ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰ ਮੇਅਰ ਬਣੇ ਤੇ ਉਦੋਂ ਤੋਂ ਹੁਣ ਤੱਕ ਬ੍ਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਵਾਸੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮੇਅਰ ਵਜੋਂ ਚੁਣਦੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਨ। ਇੱਕ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਹਰ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਹਰਮਨ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਮੇਅਰ ਸੂਜ਼ਨ ਫੈਨਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ।
जी हाँ दोस्तों, साढ़े आज के मेहमान ने मेयर ऑफ ब्रैम्पटन ऑनरेबल सूजन फैनल। Welcome, Mayor. How are you?
Welcome to Brampton City Hall, and it's a pleasure to have a conversation today.
So, Mayor, how do you start your day?
Well, that's every day is different for a mayor. There are no 2 days alike. I always start very early. The first thing I do is reach for my BlackBerry and receive whatever messages came in, send out whatever messages in response. I do all of my own email, Facebook, Twitter, do it all myself. So setting up the day to make sure the first appointment that we're where we need to be. Not every appointment is in City Hall. There are meetings, business meetings at locations throughout Brampton. There are meetings in Toronto. There are many meetings. Depending on the day is established in the morning how you need to dress for the day.
So, in your busy schedule, how do you find time for Twitter, Facebook, and all the social media of like you by yourself, right?
Yes, I do. And many people who connect with me often say, how much sleep do you need? I have been very blessed to need about 4 hours sleep a night. So I update my Facebook usually somewhere between 11 o'clock at night and 1 o'clock in the morning, or I'm back online at 6 or 7 in the morning. That's where I find the time to do that.
So, you are fourth time mayor now. And what do you think in the last 3 terms, what were your achievements?
I really believe that the citizens of Brampton want things to be done, and they want the right things to be done. So I'm very proud. One of the reasons I ran for mayor, it seemed to me as a member of council, we were talking about all the things we wanted to do. There was a lot of conversation. Maybe we should have more rec centers. Maybe we should have more transit.
Yep.
Maybe we should do that. I come from the private sector.
Yep.
So if you're going to do something, talk about it, make a plan, and make it happen. Get the job done. So I'm very proud to be the mayor that gets things done. So to go debt-free in 2002, to set up the master plans, you need to have a plan, just like business, whether it's a transportation master plan, updated official plan for where houses, where employment lands, how do you grow the economy. So here we are 10 years since that 2002 when we went debt-free, because that's where we had to put our money. And since that time, we've seen the introduction of our stunning Rose Theatre. 4 years the community said, you need a place for the performing arts. Let's stop talking, let's get it done. The Rose Theatre is there today as a landmark and destination, 100% paid for, a gem, a landmark, a destination in our downtown. And then in our sports community, we saw the introduction of the Brampton Soccer Centre. A very well-used facility, both indoors and out. In Brampton now we have the Flower City campus, a total recreation area built for seniors. There's so many activities, from guitar lessons to learning computers, billiards. It all happens at the senior center. Then we said just recently this year, we bought 140 acres to attach to a piece of land we owned that was 100 acres, putting together to form Brampton's largest park. And that park is currently under construction with our newest recreation center, should be completed very shortly. And then outside will be festival space, a cricket stadium and a kabaddi stadium. That's in that center. I mean, with Brampton Transit, we've added to transit in our budget every single year.
Madam Mayor, It's a time of little break, and we will be talking about more details, your achievements after this break.
Susan Fennell environment scientist ਵੀ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ 1977 ਚ ਯੂਨੀਵਰਸਿਟੀ ਆਫ ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਐਟ ਮਿਸੀਸਾਗਾ ਤੋਂ environment science ਦੀ ਡਿਗਰੀ ਹਾਸਲ ਕੀਤੀ।
ਫਰੰਟਲਾਈਨ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਫਿਰ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ। ਅਸੀਂ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਆਨਰੇਬਲ ਮੇਅਰ ਆਫ ਬਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਸੁਜ਼ਨ ਫੈਨਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। ਸੁਜ਼ਨ, ਵੈਲਕਮ ਅਗੇਨ। As a mayor of Brampton, what you did in the past to bring economy or jobs or employment, or I can say what you did for the business growth?
Brampton has a very aggressive economic development action plan to bring and attract new business, new jobs to Brampton, and as well a business retention strategy to work with our corporate community already here. The emphasis on connecting to business, understanding the needs of business is paramount for me as mayor. I spend most of my days, the daytime when people don't see the mayor. We have so many meetings with prospective employers who are looking to locate or relocate. I'm very proud to say that you need to be articulate and educated to be able to comprehend the business needs of the community. And I'm proud to point to the new employers who have come to Brampton in the last 10 years. I think of Rogers buying the Nortel building. People thought, well, that would be a vacant place for such a long time. Yet Rogers purchased the building for over $100 million, invested a further $50 million, and moved 5,000 jobs here in the city of Brampton. The relocation and consolidation of the Loblaws Group to the city of Brampton, their head office, bringing over 2,000 jobs to that location. The sector known as life sciences growing on the west side of Brampton, where you see Medtronics, the company that invented the pacemaker and the pump for diabetes. They've moved to Brampton. Most recently, Air Canada's announcement, building currently under construction. Air Canada is repositioning the building where all of their employees that manage the global movement of all air traffic, those jobs will all be in Brampton when this building is finished, relocating from near the airport in Mississauga and some from Montreal. Brampton is really the most ideal location in the center of Canada, in the center of North America. Chrysler, when they decided, the automotive industry has been unstable in recent years, but Chrysler in Brampton decided to build a brand new state-of-the-art plant here in the city of Brampton. They stayed in Brampton. They're still introducing new cars with the combination now with Fiat. You're seeing the new cars being built in Brampton because they have confidence in the people. We have a good story to tell. People don't realize our #1 businesses in Brampton. Yes, automotive, and for every 1 job at Chrysler, there are 7 jobs that are part of the automotive sector. Major focus now moving to international trade. This year, we contemplate doing an exchange with China and opening doors to have Chinese business investment. Our planned trip to India, another world global power, is to take place within the next 6-8 months as well. So it's now time for the Mayor of Canada's 9th largest city to be stepping out of City Hall and going and actually helping open doors, business to business, and sharing the value proposition of bringing your business to Brampton.
Tell me one thing. There are many houses being built in Brampton. Do you think we need those many houses instead of more industry?
Well, that's a good question. Often people say to me, well, we seem to be building houses faster than jobs, but the reverse is true. In the last 3 years, our industrial commercial sector outperformed the residential sector on new development. But you see the houses because the houses are spread out, yet a head office fits on one piece of property. But the truth is, in economic development, when a company decides to move to Brampton and they transfer employees, the employees want to live near their work. So an employment move to Brampton generates a demand for new houses. For example, Air Canada, as their building is under construction, will relocate several hundred people from Quebec. Well, they have to live somewhere, and we'd like them to live in Brampton. Good economic development. You send a message that your business is welcome in our community, your employees are welcome in our community. We want the relationship, live, work, play, a good life balance. That is important. It's an important priority for me because when parents can be home earlier in the evening, then parents have more time to be involved with their children's education, their children's sports, their activities, their families, and that's the strength of a real community. Brampton is home to families. We're not a city of buildings.
Madam Mayor, we have to take another break, and after we come back from the break, we will talk more about our community issues. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ Frontline Canada, ਮਿਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ।
ਸੂਜ਼ਨ ਫੈਨਲ ਦੇ ਟੈਨਿਓਰ ਦੇ ਦੌਰਾਨ ਹੀ ਬ੍ਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਨੂੰ ਵਰਲਡ ਹੈਲਥ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਇੰਟਰਨੈਸ਼ਨਲੀ ਸੇਫ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦਾ ਖਿਤਾਬ ਮਿਲਿਆ।
ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਫਿਰ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ Frontline Canada ਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਨੇ ਅੱਜ ਆਨਰੇਬਲ ਮੇਅਰ ਆਫ Brampton Susan Fennell. Welcome again.
Well, we're having a wonderful day talking about Brampton and the great opportunities going forward.
Madam Mayor, there are many issues in our community in Brampton, and you are the main decision maker. So main issue right now is basement apartments. So what you can say about that? It will be legalized or not? Or if it's under province, how you are working on that?
Well, the accessory apartments, they're known as accessory apartments or second units within a dwelling, as defined now by the provincial government, are legal throughout Ontario. So each municipality is now in a process of reviewing our own building standards to make sure that all of the safety features are part of the establishment of accessory units. We want to make sure, principally with fire, some houses, the entire lower level is below grade, so there would be no safe exit. So which type of houses, which areas are suitable for accessory apartments, and then the municipality will be taking steps to make sure we're enabling the legalization and of another range of affordability of housing. So let's do it properly. This is what Brampton always wants to do. We want to do things properly that's in the best interest of all the people living here.
And what about hospital? Do you think Brampton needs second hospital?
Brampton needs a third hospital. With our rate of growth, now we're over 500,000 people. We're growing to a city, over 800,000 people. Brampton should be the province should be planning Brampton's third hospital. Sadly, we're planning the reopening of Brampton's first hospital, Peel Memorial Hospital. We need to bring that hospital back into serving the community's healthcare needs. Brampton Civic Hospital, an amazing state-of-the-art hospital, modern, tremendous physicians, nurses, volunteers. We have excellent healthcare in Brampton, just not enough, which leads to long waits for appointments, long waits at emergencies, and long waits for everybody. That to me as mayor is unacceptable. That continues to be an advocacy issue as a mayor to the Premier to pay greater attention to Brampton's needs. We're not asking for anything special. We'd like to be as equipped as all of our neighboring communities.
Madam Mayor, we are talking about like too many issues